Allow me to share with you my vision for the university. I envision PUP to become the pioneering and in the 21st century. With a National Polytechnic University status, it will bring more opportunities for the university to further strengthen its academic programs and improve organizational performance as an institution for higher education. In pursuit for this vision, my mission for PUP is for it to recognize its catalytic role for national development. PUP will ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities through a re-engineered polytechnic education. By re-engineering, we look into the existing processes and programs in order to achieve higher quality of academic programs and services following the principles of effectiveness and efficiency. With this mission in mind, I have formulated 10 pillars as my reform agenda for the university. Pillar 1. Dynamic, transformational, and responsible leadership. Empower academic and administrative leaders by following the core principles of good governance to create collective growth and unity. Here I would like to highlight an innovation by introducing the development of an integrity management plan to assess, plan, and implement anti-corruption strategies that will secure the institution against corruption and abuse. Likewise, asset management and resource generation will be aggressively pursued to ensure productivity and finance the implementation of the plans and projects for the university. Pillar 2. Responsive and innovative curricula and instruction. We aim to provide world-class polytechnic education that responds to national and global needs by developing intellectually challenging curricula and design academic programs that are based on industry demands to provide the learners with adequate and relevant competencies and skills and prepare them for a successful and rewarding careers. In a rapidly changing world, we recognize the paradigm shift in curriculum to outcome-based education with lifelong learning approach. Pillar 2 also sits on the framework of internationalization of Philippine higher education through transnational education by promoting academic mobility among faculty and students and global dimension into the curricula and teaching process. Pillar 3. Enabling and productive learning environment. Following education in Industry 4.0, we aim to increase and enhance the use of new technology to enable student learning and engagement, as well as advanced teaching process and methodology through new and state-of-the-art facilities that will support the overall learning and teaching experience in the university. Pillar 3 likewise includes campus development and the provision of conducive learning centers and facilities for students and faculty. Pillar 4. Holistic student development and engagement. We will empower students as well as rounded learners and active young leaders as we open opportunities for various academic mobility and venues for honing skills and personal development, being the principal stakeholder of the university. Recognize academic freedom as a form of self-expression and a platform to showcase students' intellect, skills, and creativity. Pillar 5. Empowered faculty members and employees. Likewise, we are looking into the holistic development of our faculty and employees as productive, competent, and experts in their respective fields. We will encourage our faculty roster through formal education, capacity building, research and extension initiatives, faculty immersion, and other academic engagements, both local and abroad. We will ensure that both our faculty and employees will have a vibrant career development path as public servants in this state university. Pillar 6. Vigorous research production and utilization. We will continue to strengthen the research culture in the university by promoting discovery and innovation through increasing disciplinary and collaborative research integration across academic disciplines to create new knowledge, utilize research findings, and develop innovative products. Pillar 7. Global academic standards and excellence. Achieve the highest levels of recognition in quality and compliance standards from CHED, AACUP, and other international accrediting and regulatory bodies for higher education. We will intensify our efforts to achieve and sustain better academic performance and continue to excel as a top-performing school in various professional licensure examinations and produce board top-notchers, as well as sustain our status of being the most preferred graduates of employers. Likewise, we aim to establish and to be recognized as centers of development and excellence in our academic programs. Pillar 8. Synergistic, productive strategic networks and partnerships. Synergize and forge strategic linkages and partnerships across all sectors of society and the global community in line with the overall plans and programs of the university. Establish alliance with the government, industry sector, NGOs, and the academe will lead to resource sharing, program support, and research collaborations beneficial for all. Pillar 9. Active and sustained stakeholders engagement. Harness a healthy and harmonious organization by empowering all its stakeholders, both internal and external, through open communication networks, consultative and participative undertakings, and team-building activities, recognizing that all stakeholders can greatly contribute towards the betterment of the university. Pillar 10. Sustainable social development programs and projects. Expand access to education, knowledge building, and information dissemination through sharing of expertise and resources for community development. Support inclusivity approach and education by embarking on Education on Wheels, which aims to bring us to education closer to communities, following the principle of no one will be left behind. As the University of the People, we should bring the university closer to their hearts to serve their needs and extend assistance in mainstreaming public service. Our institution must continue to stand as one for the values that we have inculcated. For the past 115 years, we have exemplified our quest for truth, excellence, equity, relevance, effectiveness, integrity, and academic freedom. Lastly, I call upon each and everyone to join me in this journey. Together we stand as one para sa sintang paaralan para sa ating bayan.
CTHTM Vision: to advocate the college into a premier system or public higher education that commits to the task of national renewal, economic rebuilding through meaningful exchange in raising the standard of tourism, hospitality, and transportation management. CTHTM Mission: to offer highly responsive, globally competitive, and recognized curricular offerings that commits to the task of national renewal and economic rebuilding through meaningful exchanges and cooperation in raising the standards of tourism, hospitality, and transportation education in the country. BSHM Goal and Objectives: the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management program commits to provide curricular offerings relevant to the needs of the hospitality industry, provide training and skills development activities geared towards both learning and earning. Expose students to the real world of hospitality industry through food service and hotel immersion and practicum. Develop and train students to conduct research studies addressing the problems and needs of the hospitality industry. Promote student involvement in extension and outreach activities to help economically challenged members of the society, and enhance active student involvement in national and international hospitality industry issues and concerns geared towards development of ethical, moral, and socially oriented values.
The PUP and its immediate communities realize that their collective advancement depends upon the relationship that they have with each other. Because of emerging concerns on community development, the university transformed its role from being a social critic to an active solver of community problems. With this, it realizes the BSHM program the need to sustain a responsive, development-oriented, and collaborative extension program in order to respond to the evolving community needs and help close the divide between the university and the wider society where it exists. This is reflected in its goal of attaining excellence in hospitality community service by establishing and sustaining strategic partnerships, influencing the improvement of stakeholder lives, and developing a series of community engagement through the different extension activities. The BSHM is premised on the framework that extension services must be mutually beneficial to the university and to the community, as the program will open opportunities for research, service learning, knowledge transfer, and other activities that would sharpen specific areas of expertise. In preparing its faculty and student extensionists, orientation and training of trainers were conducted with the support of the University Research and Extension Management Department. Funding support are also made available through the CTHTM to sustain extension activities, and a University Extension Fund is also accessible to finance approved proposals. Regular mapping, community needs assessment, and consultation with adopted barangays were also conducted as part of the planning process, followed by proposal application and constant monitoring.
Le Grand Event's goal and objectives: create solutions toward sustainability that can make an engagement with the hospitality management students. It enables them to promote sustainable dining practices and turn the university into a fully equipped institution regarding the food service industry. Propose different campaigns that can be a long-term plan for future students that support self-operated dining initiatives. Persuade and introduce participants in using seasonally abundant ingredients in their cooking. It hopes to lessen food wastage, improve sustainable consumption, and production processes in the food service sector. Reinforce recycling and energy and water conservation as sustainable staple practices as strides to reduce pollution and the hospitality industry's carbon footprint. Le Grand Event's mission: to raise the awareness of students on the state of environmental sustainability and to be intellectually equipped on corporate social responsibility in the hospitality industry. Le Grand Event's vision: PUP Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management students as proactive leaders contributing to achieve some of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals.
I'm Paolo Chavez Garandang.
I'm Leslie Ortiz.
I'm Yoli Joy Rivera.
I'm Alicia Villanosa.
I am Sarah Timbal.
Rochelle Maigue Garcia.
I'm Mom Jerling.
I'm Mom Caris.
And I'm ready to be part of the challenge.
By switching to low energy LED lights to conserve energy.
I am going to practice seasonal cooking because not only does it help the environment indirectly, but also allows us to eat more nutritional and delicious meals.
I will reuse small container or empty jar and turn it into a vase.
I will make my own compost from food scraps that can be used as fertilizer for the plants because it improves soil structure so that soil can easily hold the correct amount of moisture, nutrients, and air.
I will regularly check the pipes and faucets for leaks. In that way, we can save money and conserve water at the same time.
I will switch plastic bags into paper bags and reusable eco bags by supporting local and organic products. In this way, we can reduce our carbon footprints and support the nature with our food choices.
I will switch this water bottle into this reusable tumbler.
I will start this practice by planting my own vegetable. It can help lessen your food expenses as well as help the environment.
Now that I'm in, I am challenging all the first and second year students in Section 2 and
BSHM 32D.
My classmate Nicole Picardal,
Nicole Tilaka,
Dr. Maria Krystine Q. Trinidad, Ma'am Jerlene Sunding,
Jan Bagos to do the same challenge.
Hashtag
hashtag,
hashtag,
Hashtag.
hashtag,
hashtag
hashtag, hashtag, hashtag,
900 green practices.
Allow me to share with you my vision for the university. I envision PUP to become the pioneering and leading national polytechnic university in the 21st century. With a national polytechnic university status, it will bring more opportunities for the university to further strengthen its academic programs and improve organizational performance as an institution for higher education. In pursuit for this vision, my mission for PUP is for it to recognize its catalytic role for national development. PUP will ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities through a re-engineered polytechnic education. By re-engineering, we look into the existing processes and programs in order to achieve higher quality of academic programs and services following the principles of effectiveness and efficiency. With this mission in mind, I have formulated 10 pillars as my reform agenda for the university. Pillar 1. Dynamic, transformational, and responsible leadership. Empower academic and administrative leaders by following the core principles of good governance to create collective growth and unity. Here I would like to highlight an innovation by introducing the development of an integrity management plan to assess, plan, and implement anti-corruption strategies that will secure the institution against corruption and abuse. Likewise, asset management and resource generation will be aggressive pursuit to ensure productivity and finance the implementation of the plans and projects for the university. Pillar 2. Responsive and innovative curricula and instruction. We aim to provide world-class polytechnic education that responds to national and global needs by developing intellectually challenging curricula and design academic programs that are based on industry demands to provide the learners with adequate and relevant competencies and skills and prepare them for a successful and rewarding careers. In a rapidly changing world, we recognize the paradigm shift in curriculum to outcome-based education with lifelong learning approach. Pillar 2 also sits on the framework of internationalization of Philippine higher education through transnational education by promoting academic mobility among faculty and students and global dimension into the curricula and teaching process. Pillar 3. Enabling and productive learning environment. Following education in Industry 4.0, we aim to increase and enhance the use of new technology to enable student learning and engagement, as well as advanced teaching process and methodology through new and state-of-the-art facilities that will support the overall learning and teaching experience in the university. Pillar 3 likewise includes campus development and the provision of conducive learning centers and facilities for students and faculty. Pillar 4. Holistic student development and engagement. We will empower students as well as rounded learners and active young leaders as we open opportunities for various academic mobility and venues for honing skills and personal development, being the principal stakeholder of the university. Recognize academic freedom as a form of self-expression and a platform to showcase students' intellect, skills, and creativity. Pillar 5. Empowered faculty members and employees. Likewise, we are looking into the holistic development of our faculty and employees as productive, competent, and experts in their respective fields. We will encourage our faculty roster through formal education, capacity building, research and extension initiatives, faculty immersion, and other academic engagements, both local and abroad. We will ensure that both our faculty and employees will have a vibrant career development path as public servants in this state university. Pillar 6. Vigorous research production and utilization. We will continue to strengthen the research culture in the university by promoting discovery and innovation through increasing disciplinary and collaborative research integration across academic disciplines to create new knowledge, utilize research findings, and develop innovative products. Pillar 7. Global Academic Standards and Excellence. Achieve the highest levels of recognition in quality and compliance standards from CHED, AACUP, and other international accrediting and regulatory bodies for higher education. We will intensify our efforts to achieve and sustain better academic performance and continue to excel as a top-performing school in various professional licensure examinations and produce board top-notchers as well as sustain our status of being the most preferred graduates of employers. Likewise, we aim to establish and to be recognized as centers of development and excellence in our academic programs. Pillar 8. Synergistic, productive strategic networks and partnerships. Synergize and forge strategic linkages and partnerships across all sectors of society and the global community in line with the overall plans and programs of the university. Establish alliance with the government, industry sector, NGOs, and the academe will lead to resource sharing, program support, and research collaborations beneficial for all. Pillar 9. Active and sustained stakeholders engagement. Harness a healthy and harmonious organization by empowering all its stakeholders, both internal and external, through open communication networks, consultative and participative undertakings, and team-building activities, recognizing that all stakeholders can greatly contribute towards the betterment of the university. Pillar 10. Sustainable social development programs and projects. Expand access to education, knowledge building, and information dissemination through sharing of expertise and resources for community development. Support inclusivity approach in education by embarking on Education on Wheels, which aims to bring access to education closer to communities, following the principle of no one will be left behind. As the University of the People, we should bring the university closer to their hearts to serve their needs and extend assistance in mainstreaming public service. Our institution must continue to stand as one for the values that we have inculcated. For the past 115 years, we have exemplified our quest for truth, excellence, equity, relevance, effectiveness, integrity, and academic freedom. Lastly, I call upon each and everyone to join me in this journey. Together we stand as one para sa sintang paaralan para sa ating bayan.
CTHTM Vision: to advocate the college into a premier system or public higher education that commits to the task of national renewal, economic rebuilding through meaningful exchange in raising the standard of tourism, hospitality, and transportation management. CTHTM Mission: to offer highly responsive, globally competitive, and recognized curricular offerings that commits to the task of national renewal and economic rebuilding through meaningful exchanges and cooperation in raising the standards of tourism, hospitality, and transportation education in the country. BSHM Goal and Objectives: the Bachelor of Science in Hospitality Management program commits to provide curricular offerings relevant to the needs of the hospitality industry, provide training and skills development activities geared towards both learning and earning, expose students to the real world of hospitality industry through food service and hotel immersion and practicum, develop and train students to conduct research studies addressing the problems and needs of the hospitality industry, promote student involvement in extension and outreach activities to help economically challenged members of the society, and enhance active student involvement in national and international hospitality industry issues and concerns geared towards development of ethical, moral, and socially oriented values.
The PEP and its immediate communities realize that their collective advancement depends upon the relationship that they have with each other. Because of emerging concerns on community development, the university transformed its role from being a social critic to an active solver of community problems. With this, it realizes the BSHM program the need to sustain a responsive, development-oriented, and collaborative extension program in order to respond to the evolving community needs and help close the divide between the university and the wider society where it exists. This is reflected in its goals.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I have your kind attention, please? Our event will start in a few minutes, so please find yourself a seat to settle down. Just a few reminders, I would like to seek your cooperation in completing this event. Don't forget to change your name into course, year and section, underscore surname, underscore given name. For example, BSHM underscore 32N, underscore De La Cruz, underscore 1 Miguel.
For our alumni and parents that are still here, you can also change your name to the format alumni or parent underscore surname underscore given name. For the representatives of other universities and organizations, you can also change your name to the format university or organization you are representing, followed by underscore surname underscore given name. Don't forget to also mute your microphones to avoid interruption, but we do encourage everyone to please open their cameras so that we can see your beautiful faces and for better engagement later on. Thank you!
Here are some etiquette rules you need to keep in mind throughout the webinar. Please enter the meeting room 15 minutes before the scheduled time. Late attendees will not be admitted after 30 minutes of the given time. For our Zoom meeting can only cater limited number of participants. But for those who aren't able to join the Zoom meeting, you can still watch our event through Facebook Live in our Facebook page, PUP Hospitality Management. Before entering the webinar, make sure to follow this format. Course, year and section, underscore surname, underscore given name. For example, BSHM 32N underscore De La Cruz underscore 1 Miguel. For our alumni and parents, please follow this format. Alumni/parent underscore surname underscore given name. For example, parent/alumni underscore De La Cruz underscore 1 Miguel. And for organizations, kindly change your name to this format. Organization underscore surname underscore given name. We advise all the participants to mute their microphones once the webinar officially starts. This is to avoid any disruptions, especially during the talk. Please be reminded that any rude and unnecessary comments from the audience will not be entertained while we acknowledge the discussion. The organizers have the right to suspend the user or users and those who refuse to follow events guidelines. We encourage the attendees to wear proper attire before entering the meeting room. Sleeveless tops are prohibited.
Republic of the Philippines, Polytechnic University of the Philippines, College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, Department of Hospitality Management.
On behalf of the Grand Events and the third year BSHM students, we welcome you on the second day of our event titled Be Green-Minded, Strengthening the Hospitality Industry Through Sustainability. I am Ivy May Antonisa.
And I am Angelique Reyes Sebastian, your Masters of Ceremony. To formally start the event, may we request for your attention and let us feel the presence of our Almighty God as we offer Him a song of praise followed by the national anthem to be performed by the PUP Bagong Himig Serenata.
Salamat Panginoon sa iyong punla. Misyon kaloob sa ating puso. Aming sarili ay aming handog. Laging tapat at laging tugon. Naririto handa kami, Panginoon. Limang daang taong biyaya. Salamat Panginoon sa iyong punla. Misyong kaloob sa ating puso. Aming sarili ay aming handog. Laging tapat at laging tugon. Naririto handa kami, Panginoon. Kaloob na aming tulong sa mundo. Katarungan, kabanalan, kapayapaan. Sa sinyal na ito na iyong walang mundo. Pagmamahal namin sa bawat tao. Limang daang taong biyaya. Salamat, salamat, Panginoon.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Bayang magiging kaya sa siyamanan, alam ng puso sa litin mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuyot ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka masisingin. Sa dagat at kulot, sa simoy at sa langit mo pagkaw, may nilatang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang isat ng wala, pag-uwit ang bumpay na nagdidinig, ang bituin ng araw niya, kailan pa may nagdidinig. Lupa ng araw ng buwan at ito'y sinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang binigaya na pag may makakit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Good morning, everyone. Let me greet our dear participants, faculty members, parents, students, and representatives. A pleasant Tuesday morning to all of you. And of course, UIV, good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, Angelique, and good morning, everyone. Today is a fresh day with new opportunities to learn new things.
Yes, but before anything else, we would like to acknowledge our University President, Dr. Manuel M. Muhi. Vice President of Academic Affairs, Dr. Emmanuel C. de Guzman. The Vice President for Research, Extension, Planning and Development, Dr. Ana Ruby P. Gapasi. We would also like to introduce to you the faculty members of the College of Tourism, Hospitality, and Transportation Management. Our newly appointed Dean, Assistant Professor Lisbeth R. Vergara. Our Chairperson, Dr. Maria Cristina Q. Trinidad. The Department of Tourism Management Chairperson, Associate Professor Yolanda T. Montances. Our College Extension Coordinator, Assistant Professor Octavio M. Pagalilawan. Our Hospitality Management Extension Coordinator, Ms. Arlene D. Peralta. The Department of Hospitality Management faculty members. Dr. Daryl Ace V. Cornell. Dr. Celso Jovi C. Torion. Dr. Emily V. Banzel. Dr. Jovid Maricar D. Maranan. Professor Maria Teresa C. Villar. Associate Professor Maria Felisa T. Natad. Assistant Professor to Caris Z. Cunanan. Assistant Professor Maria Sheila S. Ganchero. Mr. Jojo M. Villamin. Miss Rochelle May E. Garcia. Miss Hayden I. Calabik. Miss Rosan C. Pizarro. And Miss Jerlyn A. Sending.
We would also like to introduce the faculty members of the Department of Tourism Management. Dr. Rock Brian D. Matias. Dr. John David D. Apigo. Professor Nabor C. Gaviola. Associate Professor Luz Biminda O. Tugade. Associate Professor Regina B. Zuniga. Assistant Professor Brian Joseph S. Oriondo. Assistant Professor Maria Gay M. Chopenko. Miss Julie Jane S. Lara. And Miss Cindy Tila Forteza, who are here to join us at this remarkable day.
We would also like to express our deep gratitude to our former Dean, Dr. Marietta D. Reyes, and to also greet everyone a pleasant morning who has joined us from different places and universities.
Yes, to our participants from Gordon College, Zambales, to National Teachers College, Notre Dame of Marble University in Coronadal City, the Ocampo Memorial College, Manila, and to the participants in Biliran. And also to our alumni, Sir Jean Kevin Tabigne, and from the participants in Bulacan State University main campus, Cebu Roosevelt Memorial Colleges. We also wish to greet our Muslim brothers and sisters. May happiness and peace embrace your life on this Eidul Adha. Happy Eidul Adha. May the blessings of Allah always be with you.
We would also like to acknowledge the presence of our faculty members and professors who are here today to join us. Our Dean, Assistant Professor Lisbeth R. Regara. Our Chairperson, Dr. Maria Cristina Q. Trinidad. Dr. Octavio M. Pagalilawan. Ms. Hayden I. Calabi. Dr. Jovid Maricar D. Marana. Ms. Arlene D. Peralta and Dr. Daryl Ace V. Cornell. Good morning po.
Good morning po to all our participants and faculty members. Alam mo, yesterday, Angelique, it was a day full of learning from our amazing keynote speaker, Yusek Alabado. And of course, our research speakers, Dr. Ivy Lobigola, who discussed the topic of reinforcing recycling, reducing pollution, and water and energy conservation. At syempre, si Chef John Melchor, who discussed the topic of growing your own food and cooking seasonal ingredients.
Yes, I agree with you, Ivy. So yesterday, I was swayed by the discussion of our keynote speaker and our two resource speakers. They tackled the different ways in which we can achieve a sustainable life. Yesterday was really fun and informative at the same time. That is why I am sure that this second day of our event will also be fun and full of learnings. Today is the day that we will be finally seeing the different campaigns of each third-year section has carefully proposed and planned.
Yes, I am looking forward to all the presentations prepared by each of our sections. I am confident that all of the work and effort will be worth it. So everyone, are you ready? We will now begin the proceedings of our launching event.
But before that, let me acknowledge the presence of Professor Maria Teresa C. Villar. Good morning po, ma'am.
Morning, Ma'am Villar.
Yes. So again, we would like to welcome you to our launching event concerning sustainable practices.
You know, Angelique, it's lovely to see all of them still smiling after yesterday. Kung gaano sila ka-excited kahapon, parang ganun pa rin sila ka-excited ngayon. Di ba?
Yes, you're right. You will really see that they're really looking forward to our second day. And of course, giving them words to feed their hearts will definitely make their spirits even better.
That's right. And now, may we introduce to you our university president, Dr. Manuel M. Muhi, for an opening remark. Let us give him a warm virtual round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. Dean Lisbeth Vergara, Dr. Tina Trinidad, Ma'am Arlene Peralta, to all the officials, faculty members, and students of the College of Tourism, Hospitality, and Transportation Management. Isang magandang umaga po ulit sa inyong lahat. It is my pleasure to be here today to deliver a message in your event. Be green-minded, strengthening the hospitality industry through sustainability, with the theme, Sustainability as our Advocacy. I am very glad that you spearheaded this advocacy and you are part of the responsible youth of our generation who are really active and looking for the importance of every action to protect our environment. Despite of the challenges brought by the pandemic, you were able to use this venue to promote the environmental sustainability advocacy. I truly believe that through this effort, your voice will reverberate to all the corners of our institution. Your engagement as promoter of sustainable dining practices, advocating to lessen food wastages, recycling of waste, and promoting green energy and water conservation are important things and that will contribute in the preservation of our environment. Allow me to borrow the words of the late Mr. Abraham Sarmiento Jr., former editor-in-chief of the Philippine Collegian of the University of the Philippines. Kung hindi tayo kikilos at kikibo, sino ang kikibo? Kung hindi ngayon, kailan pa? I am very proud of you because of your effort is very timely. It is high time to act as one in protecting our environment. We will do this not only for the present generation, but for the next generation. Baka kasi dadating na ang panahon kung wala tayong ginawa, ay tayo po ay sisisihin ng ating magiging anak at apo at kaapo-apuhan. If we will not act now, then when? Our future generation is at stake. Baka wala na silang dadatnan na maayos na kalikasan. Ito po ay nasa ating panahon, kaya tayo po ay may malaking kontribusyon upang proteksyonan at bigyang pagpapahalaga ang ating environment to become more sustainable. I am truly pleased and honored to grace this webinar to raise the awareness of our students and to become responsible and to become as protector and warrior of our environment. In closing, allow me to quote a line from the song of S.A.V.E, Kapaligiran. Lahat ng bagay na narito sa lupa ay biyayang galing sa Diyos kahit nung ikaw ay wala pa. Ingatan natin at huwag nang sirain pa pagkat pag kanyang binawi na, tayo ay mawawala na. Let me thank the organizers of this event and officials of the CTHTM. Thank you. Have a nice and productive day ahead. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. God bless us all. God bless our Sintang Paaralan. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that inspirational message coming from you, President Muhi. Just like you, President, I truly believe too that this effort will contribute to the sustainability of our environment. Sabi niyo nga po, sir, if we don't act now, then when? So, your speech made a great contribution in our event.
Yes, Angelique, we were given a heartwarming message right away thanks to our respected president. And so before proceeding, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Associate Professor Maria Felisa T. Natad. Hello po, ma'am. Good morning. And now to give us a congratulatory message, may we call on our College Extension Coordinator, Assistant Professor Octavio M. Pagalilawan, to introduce our next speaker.
Magandang umaga po sa lahat ng participants from different universities and colleges, yung organizing committee, to our dean, the two chairpersons of the department. Sa inyo pong lahat, magandang umaga po. Allow me to introduce to you the person who will give another message for all our participants this morning. She's a graduate of AB Communication at Lyceum of the Philippines, a Master's in Communication at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines Graduate School, a Doctor in Educational Management, PUP Graduate School. She also handled various positions in this university. To mention some, she was the executive director of the Open University in January 2016 to June 2018, the head executive assistant to the president, July 2016 to June 2018. She became also University Board Secretary in March 2018 to June 2018. And now, May we call on our Vice President for Research, Extension, and Development, Dr. Ana Ruby P. Gapasin.
I am happy to join you in today's event titled Be Green Minded Strengthening the Hospitality Industry Through Sustainability. Though we can't have a face to face event due to COVID 19, we are still thankful that we can do this online and have this excellent opportunity to deliver your advocacy campaigns and sensible projects. Congratulations to the College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management and the Department of Hospitality Management, most especially to all students who have been working hand in hand in pursuing this significant initiative. I came across a recent study that an overwhelming majority of millennials and Gen Zs will pay more for products and services that don't harm the environment, deplete natural resources, or negatively affect the lives of people or wildlife. As a case in point, a study conducted by a world's leading technology company found that nearly 75% of the respondents from these younger generations are willing to take action to support this attitude. A growing number of people from older generations also want companies to become environmental stewards. Indeed, sustainable practices make hospitality organizations stand out. As a result, today's travelers, restaurant patrons, hotel bookers, and shoppers care about sustainability. So once again, my congratulations to all of you. Finally, I would like to express my appreciation to the Hospitality Management Department faculty members, officials, admin staff, headed by, of course, the Dean of the College, Dean Lisbeth Vergara, for working tirelessly on this advocacy project. I wish you all a wonderful and fulfilling journey as you continue to inspire students, stakeholders, and the global community in embracing sustainability and improving the quality of hospitality-related services while supporting local communities. Thank you very much and have a good day to all of us. Please do stay safe.
Thank you so much for that congratulatory message coming from you, Dr. Ana Ruby Pigapasin. It really made a great contribution in today's event. So before we proceed to the certificate of recognition, let me acknowledge the presence of the following faculty members. The Tourism Management Chairperson, Associate Professor Yolanda T. Montances. Assistant Professor 2, Caris Z. Cunanan, and Dr. David John D. Apigo. Good morning po.
And welcome po to our event. So now, may we call on our newly designated Dean, Assistant Professor Lisbeth R. Vergara, to give us the awarding of Certificate of Recognition. Hello po, Ma'am Vergara.
I think Ma'am Vergara is having a difficulty with her internet connection. So Ivy, let us acknowledge our participants from different sections and university muna. Ayan, we have a participant from Academia de Tecnología from Mindanao.
Yes, and also greetings to our participants from Southern Luzon State University and Western Mindanao State University. Thank you po.
Yes.
Welcome po to our event.
So Ivy, let us share some key takeaways from the yesterday's event.
Yes. So for me, natandaan ko kay Dr. Gola, kung natatandaan din ng mga participants natin, she stated in her presentation that we should know how to manage our resources and use the Earth's riches in a sustainable manner. Kasi hindi nga naman panghabang buhay na ma-accommodate ng resources ng Earth ang ating needs and demands, di ba?
Yes, I definitely agree with what Dr. Gola has discussed yesterday. She said that we should really strike a balance when it comes to consuming nature's natural resources, and we should not take it for granted and not push it to its limit.
Yes, and regarding naman sa discussion ni Chef Jam, he also stated that when we support our local products, we also support our local farmers. So before patronizing foreign items and products, we should first make sure to support our own. And connecting it to the recommendations discussing the topic of Yusek Alabado, it says to learn your heritage, serve what we have in our backyard, and integrate health and sanitation standards.
Yes, and what Chef Jam discussed yesterday was full of learning and tips. He gave us different ways on how we can achieve a healthy and sustainable lifestyle in terms of growing our own food and cooking seasonal ingredients. How about our dear participants? Is there anyone who would like to share their key takeaways from yesterday's event? Please comment down in our message box if you want to share your learnings to all of us.
Yes. And so
Ayan.
Before waiting for our participants to comment their key takeaways, we would like to acknowledge all the participants coming from different provinces in the Philippines. Grabe, Angelique, napakalayo talaga ng narating ng event na to. Parang all over the Philippines may mga nanonood. So,
yes, and we are also thrilled to welcome our guests from Academia de Tecnología, Bulacan State University, and Stella Maris College to our event. We are pleased to have you here as our guest in this grand event.
Yes, we also have from Cagayan de Oro Campus, University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines. Hi, hello po.
Yes, good morning po sa lahat ng participants. So Ivy, may nag-comment na at gusto niyang mag-share ng key takeaways niya from yesterday's event.
Ayan.
We have Miss Valen Goyo from BSHM 34D. So mukhang nakinig talaga to yesterday kasi ang bilis niyang nag-comment at gusto niya daw mag-share ng kanyang key takeaways. Miss Valen Goyo, kindly open your cameras and microphones.
Good morning po.
Good morning.
Camera ko.
It's okay po.
Okay, sige. To summarize the learnings from our resource speaker yesterday, I was really amazed and I learned a lot from them. I learned that we should really start from our home if we want to achieve a better and sustainable life. Taking care of our nature should be our top priority right now because everything must be in balance. Our resources are coming from our nature, so it is only natural to give it back by taking care of it and not abusing it. Yun po.
Yes. Wow, grabe naman yung key takeaways mo, Miss Valen, no? So tama, I agree with what you said po.
And now, para mabigyan ng Certificate of Recognition. For Vice President of Research, Extension, and Planning and Development, may we call on Dr. Daryl S.B. Cornell for the awarding of Certificate of Recognition. Hello po, Sir Daryl.
Ako magbukas.
Good morning po, sir.
Hello. Am I audible?
Yes po,
sir.
loud and clear.
Am I audible, MCs?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So let me present this certificate of recognition to our dear Vice President, Dr. Anna Ruby P. Gapasin, in grateful acknowledgement of her engagement and insightful academic contribution in the launching of the Be Green-Minded, strengthening the hospitality industry through sustainability, with the theme Sustainability as Our Advocacy via Zoom meetings, given this 20th day of July 2021. Signed by our Dean, Assistant Professor Lisbeth R. Vergara, and our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emmanuel C. de Guzman.
Thank you so much, Dr. Daryl S.B. Cornell, and once again, thank you so much, Dr. Anna Ruby P. Gapasi. We would like to acknowledge again to the participants who are here today, to our beloved alumni, parents, faculty members, and representatives of organizations who are here in this remarkable day. So, Ivy, we have a participant from Cotton University, India.
Wow, napakalayo talaga na nararating. And before proceeding to our next segment, Angelique, why don't we have an icebreaker to listen up our dear participants?
Yes. So ano nga ba yung icebreaker na gagawin natin today, Ivy?
It's the traditional Bring Me. So it is a popular game na nilalaro usually sa mga birthday parties and other activities.
Yes, so in this game, paunahan po ang ating mga participants na makapagdala ng aming requested items.
Yes, we will call the first participant who will raise their hand. So paunahan po magtaas ng kamay virtually. And once your name is called, please open your camera and microphone for us to see if the items you brought is correct.
Yes, so in this game, there will be 3 lucky winners who will win a 50 pesos GCash load.
Yes, malaking bagay na talaga ng 50 pesos, di ba?
Yes, so you will be given 15 seconds to find and bring the requested items. So everyone, wag na nating patagalin pa. For the first item, we are requesting everyone to please bring a charger. Yes, so once again, we request everyone to bring a charger. Your 15 seconds starts now.
Ayan, Angelique, hindi ba nagsisimula pero may mga naka-raise na ng hand. So the first participant to raise his hand is from NTC, Manuel. Sir Manuel, can you please? Ayan, Angelique. Sir Manuel already had the correct item. So how are you, sir? Can you please open your
Good morning.
microphone? Hi, good morning po. How are you today po?
I'm feeling happy and excited and good.
Yes. Sir, did you attended the webinar yesterday?
Yes, I'm here yesterday.
Do you have any key takeaways for regarding the item you have brought? Ano ba kayang natutunan nyo na may relation po sa ating item for today?
For me, this is my personal growth and this is this webinar yesterday is for my family,
Yes, thank you
friends,
very
and
much.
classmates.
Yes, thank you very much, Sir Manuel. And guys, for trivias, home electronics consume energy even when switched off. Approximately 75% of electricity used to power home electronics is consumed while the products are off. So guys, if kahit na nakapatay na yung mga electronic devices, if naka-plug pa din siya, nagkukonsumo pa din to ng energy. So we should never forget to unplug it when not in use.
Yes, I agree with you, Ivy. So, for our second item to bring, we request everyone to bring a glass. So, any item basta may glass is perfect for this game.
Yes.
So, guys, your 15 seconds starts now.
Ayan. We already have a participant who raised her hand. From PUP, I can see. Hindi ko makita yung pangalan. Fatima, can you please assist me po?
Hello, good morning. The first participant who raised her hand is from PUP, Tutane Sarah Nicole.
Yes. May we ask Miss Nicole to open her camera to confirm her winning. Hello po, ma'am.
Hello po.
Hi, how are you today po?
Well, okay lang po.
Did you attended yesterday's webinar po?
Opo, sobrang aga ko pa nga eh.
Wow, that's good to
Hindi
hear
lang ako
po.
nakaabot dito sa Zoom meeting eh. Kaya nag-FB live lang muna ako.
Thank you, ma'am, for attending. And just like the previous question, do you have any key takeaways regarding the item that you brought?
Eto, glass, no?
Yes po.
Yeah. Ano nga ulit yun?
Do you have any do you have any key takeaways po regarding the item that you brought po?
Key takeaways?
Yes po, ma'am.
For me, ano to? Parang to conserve water at saka
Okay, that's okay, ma'am. Again, congratulations, Miss Nicole. And Angelique, we have another trivia for glass materials. Glass can be recycled and remanufactured an infinite amount of times. Glass is 100% recyclable and can be used again and again. Glass recycling is separated into colors because glass retains its colors even after recycling. So, masasabi mo talaga na napakatagal bago mabulok ng mga glass materials. And a modern glass bottle would take 4,000 years or more to decompose and even longer if it's in the landfill. So again, congratulations, Miss Nicole.
Yes, Ivy, I agree with you. So usually, no, yung mga glass, ginagamit sa plants, no? Parang ginagawa nila itong vase. So, for our third item, we request our participants to please bring a plastic bag. So again, participants, we request you to bring a plastic bag. Your 15 seconds starts now.
Okay, we already have a participant, Miss Rogian. Hi, ma'am. Can you please open your mic or microphone or camera to confirm your winning? Miss Rogian. Angeli?
Naku, mukhang wala si Mr. Gian. So, Ivy, let us call another participant to answer and to show us what they brought.
Yes, for our second participant, Mr. Juvic. Mr. Juvic from PCC. Hi, sir. Hi po. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Can we see po, sir, the requested
Oh,
item?
this is my plastic bag with contains some underwear.
Congratulations, sir. You have brought the correct item. And another trivia, almost every piece of plastic ever made still exists today. Normally, plastic items take up to 1,000 years to decompose in landfills, but plastic bags we use in our daily life take 10 to 20 years. To 20 years to decompose, while plastic bottles take 450 years. Again, thank you, Sir Juvic. Congratulations po.
Congratulations to the 3 lucky winners. One of our organizers will message you later after this event to claim your prize.
Yes, and now we are down to the highlight of this event, the launching of 5 different campaigns. But before that, Angelique, let us all know why and how the department came up with this fantastic idea. So now may we call on the Department of Hospitality Management Chairperson, Dr. Maria Cristina Q. Trinidad. Hi, ma'am. Good morning po.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so thank you. So, okay, thank you. A green morning to everyone. So happy Adol Ada to our Muslim friends. Okay, so before I start, okay, my discussion, let me first acknowledge, okay, our President, Dr. Manuel Imbuhi, to our Vice President for Research, Extension, and Development, Dr. Ana Rubipi Gapasin, our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Emmanuel de Guzman, to our Dean, Assistant Professor Lisbeth R. Vergara, to our College Extension Coordinator, Assistant Professor Octavio Pagalilawan, to our Hospitality Management Department Extension Coordinator, Ms. Arlene D. Peralta, my colleagues, students, parents, alumni, industry partners, and all the attendees, okay, that are present today, mabuhay. Couple of months ago, we decided to shift our mindset. We decided to put meaning in our lives by living with a purpose. Paano nga ba kami nagsimula? It is a tradition of the Department of Hospitality Management to conduct a convention as our grand event. But with the rise of free webinars, we had second thoughts. We need to make a difference. We need a concrete output after the event. It's nice that we enrich our minds through the webinars that we conducted, but we need to do something better and relevant to the needs of the current time. Something that will create a sustainable impact and significance not only to us, but to the students and community. Isang bagay na hindi pang isahang araw lang, pero pang matagalan. Sabi nga, yung my forever. So we decided to be green-minded and to care about our environment because we believe that we need to act and be responsive to the needs of our environment. With this in mind, we ask the support and help of our beloved students because we believe and agree with Dr. Jose Rizal na ang kabataan ay pag-asa ng bayan. And change must start from them. The challenge was given to the BSHM students. Indeed, they accepted the challenge and came up with this worthy event. Withdraw the concept and ideas, they are the one who executed. We challenge them to come up with an advocacy that serve as their legacy to the younger batch. And they come up with this theme, Going Green. Going green means doing environmentally friendly practices that will save our planet. For the past 20 days, the department and our beloved third-year students launched our awareness campaign. Each day, each section has the opportunity to showcase their advocacy until the D-Day. Okay, so yesterday we formally start our advocacy by inviting expert speakers in the field of sustainable practices, giving us an overview regarding easy and practical sustainable practices. The campaign comply with RA 9512 or the National Environmental Awareness and Education Act of 2008. This event also fulfills Sustainable Development Goal number 12 or the responsible production and consumption which aims to produce with less environmental impact and separate environmental degradation from economic growth. This advocacy also incorporates and imbibes one of PUP's values of respecting the environment. Be Green-Minded is an event formulated to build awareness and encourage more participants to advocate, okay, and practice sustainable dining. All of us has a significant role in saving the planet, and we can do it in our own little way by practicing the sustainable dining. Our advocacies focus on 5 practices, which are the following. Recycling, that is handled by 32D. Cooking seasonally by 33D. Energy and water conservation by 34D. Grow your own food by 31N. Reduce pollution by 32N. And research that will be handled by 31D. These advocacies mark another milestone in our department. Later, each class will be presenting to you their advocacy. This is just the start. And as mentioned by Chef Jam, sana hindi po puro salita at puro simula. Let's make this advocacy sustainable. After a year, let us ask ourselves, what did we contribute to help the environment? Di naman kailangan ng bongga. Pero sabi nga ni Dr. Goya, kahit simpleng paraan at kahit sa bahay lang pwede at kayang gawin. With the information provided to you yesterday by our esteemed speakers, let us start. Simulan po natin. With that, today the Department of Hospitality Management initiated the advocacy. We accepted the challenge given to us. This moment, it's our turn to throw the challenge. We now challenge the Departments of Tourism and Transportation Management, our Sintang Paaralan, the faculty, students, parents, alumni, and all the attendees. Let us act, care, and save the environment. Let us be savers for our sake, our family, the community, and the planet. Hashtag Mind the Green Practices.
Thank you so much, Dr. Trinidad, for sharing us how and why the department came up with this amazing idea. So tama nga ma'am, napaka-amazing ng idea na to. And of course, now it is the time for us to launch the 5 campaigns of 5 different sections from third-year hospitality management students. To present us about their first proposed campaign, this section is known to be the Trash Talks, and we'll be discussing about trash talks, recycling, and sustainable dining.
Yes,
Can I see?
But before that, Angelique, we would like to acknowledge the presence of Associate Professor Regina B. Zuniga. Hi, ma'am. Good morning po. Welcome to our event.
Good morning, Ma'am Regina. And now, can I see some heart emojis from the comment section if you are one of the trash talks? Ayan, thank you so much to the representatives of Trash Talks. Now, let us welcome and give a warm round of applause the representative for the Recycling campaign. Ms. Mary Jane D. Esteban from BSHM 32D under the advisory of Dr. Jovid Maricar D. Maranan. Good morning, Ms. Mary Jane.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning po.
Good day, everyone. This is Mary Jane Esteban. On behalf of Studio Creates, we present to you our campaign, Trash Talk, Recycling, and Sustainable Dining. We have carefully generated 3 activities that offer straightforward and simplified actions. But before that, enjoy watching the short animation video to give you an overview of the 3 activities. The demo videos will follow right after it.
Oh!
Wow! After a hectic day of doing different activities in school and chores at home, Jamie is finally done with her tasks. It's already past dinner time. She's the only one who hasn't had her dinner yet. The day was too exhausting for her, so she quickly fell asleep after having her dinner. Where am I? Am I dreaming? Why am I alone? Who are you?
Me? I'm Chef Bullet, and this place is called the Recycling World, where anything that seems to be worthless transforms into something very useful.
I've never heard about this place before. Is this a dream?
You may be dreaming, but in this place, everything is possible.
That doesn't make sense.
Follow me.
Chef Ulet shows her the land of recycling, a land where people reuse some of the leftover food packagings and reinvent them into something new and can use for new purposes. There is someone recycling cans and plastic bottles into new things, using soda bottles as containers for rice, flour, and others. Paper bags from deliveries or shopping will be used to wrap vegetables and fruits before putting them in the refrigerator to keep them fresh and moist rather than using tissues. Everyone is converting the single-use plastics into sustainable materials. There is someone storing food scraps into a container, putting water with lid on and putting away in a dark place. Wow! Do you mean you create something wonderful out of garbage we throw that we treat as waste?
I told you, in this place, everything is possible. We turn things that humans throw away into something amazing.
I can't believe those things can turn into something so big and useful. But Chef Ulit, what do you recycle?
I recycle something that you can eat.
Something I can eat? Is that possible?
I told you, in this world,
everything is possible.
Come on, let me show you how I do it.
Wow! What are you going to do?
I'm going to turn this food into something amazing and delicious.
Oh, that's the food I ate earlier.
It's the same food. I believe you won't eat this again, and it will end up in the trash.
I had a taste of it, and my mom will cook something again, so I don't have to eat it again, right?
But what if it turns into something else?
I doubt it.
Let's see.
Wow! It looks good! Can I try it?
You can't. You're in the dreamland, remember? But you can also turn things to something amazing too.
How? I don't know how.
Just remember what I said. Everything is possible.
That's a weird dream. I'm hungry all of a sudden.
I'm Elijah Rances at ngayon, gagawa tayo ng puding mula sa mga tirang tinapay na pwede nyo rin gawin sa inyong mga bahay.
Galing sa PSH ng 32D at ngayon magluluto tayo ng burger steak na gawa sa balat ng saging.
Ako nga pala si Miguel Chanrueco ng BSH ng 32D at ang aking gagawin ay candied orange peel.
Starting with banana peels liquid fertilizer. To make this, you will need banana peels, bucket, and water. Just place the banana peels in a bucket with a lid. Cover the banana peels with water and allow to ferment for 2 to 4 days.
Many hours later.
After 2 or 4 days, strain the tea into a separate container. If the banana tea is too concentrated, add some water to dilute the solution. Apply on a small portion of your garden. If you observe a healthy growth from your garden plants, then go on to feed other plants with the fertilizer. The peels of banana contain a high amount of potassium and magnesium, which are required by both fruits and flowers. However, plants like green leafy vegetables do not like too much potassium, and therefore, you need to avoid feeding leafy green vegetables with banana peels homemade liquid fertilizer. Eggshell fertilizer. Crush them, put in a mason jar and fill it with water. Let it sit for a week and use the water on your plants. This is ideal for tomatoes and houseplants. Eggshells are rich in calcium and contain a small percentage of potassium. Calcium helps prevent blossom end rot.
Epsom salts. In a gallon of water, add a tablespoon of Epsom salts. Epsom salts contain sulfur and magnesium. Put the mixture in a sprayer and use it on peppers, tomatoes, roses, and onions. Spray them 2 times a month. By taking these extra steps, we will be able to reduce the amount of food waste for disposal, and by it, we will also return the nutrients to the soil, which in return will also benefit us humans.
Struggling in finding a food containers? I got you! This beauty product container can be turned into this. So recycle now like there's no tomorrow, so we can save the Mother Earth.
Instead of throwing this, I will use these tin cans as a rice or flour scoop.
This stick-o bottle can be used to store black pepper.
Instead of throwing these small ice cream containers after eating, you can use this as a storage for your dry condiments in your kitchen, like your salt, pepper, and sugar.
Are you worrying where to put these two big pouches? Don't worry when you have a wine bottle. Wine bottles are now used as a storage container for liquid goods, and this would also save spaces from your other grocery items.
Using this glass bottle, an oil, and this pourer, it may turn into a minimalist oil or liquid condiments container.
I've turned this old ice cream container into a DIY organizer. I can place my chocolate spread here, some ketchup, and some coffee sachet so that I can be organized in our kitchen.
Struggling to dispose your grocery paper bags? You can use them as produce wrappers to help maintain the freshness of your fruits and vegetables as you store them in the refrigerator.
Recycling in sustainable dining is possible with simple everyday practices. We need to start doing it right at our own home. Those daily practices lead to habits. Thus, it can spread awareness to our neighbors and the community. Let us open our eyes and look around what and how we can recycle more often. Be responsible for what we throw and make that extra effort to take care of our planet. We are also encouraging everyone to participate in our activity campaigns, especially to the first year and second year of Section 2D. Kindly please like and follow the page of 2D on Facebook. We will be posting the link of 2D's Facebook page on the chat box here on Zoom and on the comment section on Facebook Live. Together, we can achieve to live sustainably through recycling. As what Chef Ulit said, everything is possible. Let us make this day as day one of living sustainably. Thank you and have a great day ahead.
Thank you so much for that remarkable presentation, Mrs. Esteban and the Section 3 2D. Sobrang napakaganda po na naging presentation nyo. Full pack po siya and nakakatuwa po yung, lalo na yung first part, yung animated story, diba, Angelique?
Yes, Ivy, I agree with you. Grabe, first campaign pa lang pero ang galing na.
True. And I agree with what Mrs. Esteban said na yung pag-recycling, it is really good for our campaign. For our environment kasi in a way, Mare-recycle at magagamit natin muli yung mga old and unused products before repurposing them into new ones.
Yes, I agree again with you. So I would just like to share some of my experience when I was still in elementary school. It's still vivid in my memory that our school encouraged everyone to bring something from their homes that they think can be recycled. And I remember bringing a hanger. So with the help of my teachers and classmates, we turned the hanger into a Christmas decoration.
Yes, napaka-creative talaga pag nagre-recycle. And for trivia, guys, did you know that food losses translate into lost income for farmers and higher prices for consumers, giving us an economic incentive to reduce food. So, gaya nga po na naging presentation ng 3-2D, yung napakita po yung pagre-recycle ng banana peel tsaka pandesal into bread pudding. Kesa nga naman po itapon, 'di ba? Mas maganda po na to turn it into a more delicious food.
Yes. Thank you so much to the representatives of Trash Talks.
Yeah, so moving on to our second campaign. This section is known to be the Guardians of Nature. Wow, parang kakambal ng mga Guardians of the Galaxy. So can you comment the section's hashtag if you are one of the Guardians of Nature? Ayan. Thank you so much to the representatives of the Guardians of Nature, here to present us about their topic, ways to defend our nature for a bright future. Let us all welcome and give a warm round of applause to the representative for the Reduce Pollution campaign, Mr. Ronald Maigue from DSHM 32N, under the advisory of Ms. Arlene E. Peralta.
A pleasant day, everyone. I am Ronald Maigue, the representative of Section 2N. I would like to introduce to you our advocacy titled Guardians of Nature, Ways to Defend Our Nature for a Brighter Future. And to give you a sneak peek, here is our teaser video.
Did you know? Reducing pollution involves having less waste to control, treat, or get rid of. It significantly reduces threats to public health and the environment. Every day, 55 people are killed by water pollution and proper sewage in the Philippines. Over the next decade, the country is likely to face a water shortage for sanitation, drinking, agriculture, and industrial purposes, while in some parts of the world, using plastic is already legal. The average person eats 70,000 microplastics each year, and to avoid these, we must end the use of single-use plastics and invest in reusable utensils. Our country, the Philippines, has one of the highest trash collection rates in Southeast Asia, and it is the world's third largest source of massive plastic leak into the ocean. Because of the lack of awareness of Filipinos, we came up with a creative idea on how to lessen the use of plastic waste and conserve water to reduce pollution.
Coming soon. Hashtag, be part of the solution, not pollution.
We have seen how much the effect of pollution on our world is, and to us, humans, and our goal for this advocacy is to influence, promote, contribute, and make a change towards being a solution to end pollution. We have created these 5 campaigns: the positivity, donation drive, going reusable, waste to waste, and water and air nations. And to stop you from waiting, here are our video campaigns.
Because of the lack of awareness of the Filipinos on how the Philippines become the world's third largest source of massive plastic leak, we came up with an idea on how to reduce pollution. Introducing our campaigns: the Positivity, Plastic Donation Drive, going reusable, waste to waste, and last is water and air nations. The positivity. Let your inner artsy reduce plastic waste by upcycling plastic bottles into useful pots. Planter pots come in various textures, from plastics to ceramics, concrete mixes, weaved matter, and recycled materials. With climate change at the forefront of most modern gardeners' minds, plant pots made from sustainable, reusable materials are preferred. For this project, we will turn your plastic drinking bottle into a chic planter. This exercise can help the environment by reducing the number of single-use plastic bottles and turn them into functional pots. Students and their families may use plastic bottles to make lovely and colorful plant posts through this activity. You can also use these pots to earn money by selling them to the people that have fond of planting. You can give to eco-friendly restaurants that are implementing sustainable dining. Rather than throwing away plastic bottles, people may utilize them to beautify their homes, yards, and even restaurants, contributing to sustainable development and reducing pollution.
Plastic Donation Drive. You have a choice to reuse it or waste it. This activity mainly focuses on donating plastics, especially single-use plastic food packaging or containers, utensils, bottles, and many more that can be a part of their daily lives to collect and donate plastics. Many organizations are now using their platform to make a sustainable living. You can donate your plastic waste through the Plastic Flamingo, a social company based in Manila, aims to tackle marine plastic pollution with advocacy to encourage individuals to donate plastics instead of throwing them away. They accept all types of plastic. Green Ants Builders, an innovative provider of building and housing solutions that integrates eco-friendly practices and green technologies in its products and services. They accept plastic containers and tubs, detergents and other HDPE bottles, plastic bags, sachets, and snack packs, plastic cups, lids, utensils, and pet bottles. The Silent Beads, a non-profit organization that turns paper waste into beautiful beads, seed papers, and other crafts that grow into plants after use. An excellent example of this is when we take out our orders, the paper bags used can be kept and donated instead of throwing it in the trash. And last is the Green Haven Scrap Materials Trading, a business committed to helping communities handle and sort their household solid waste for proper disposal. They accept used beverage cartons, paper bags, wrappers, paper, plastic packaging, glass, plastic bottles, aluminum, and tin cans. A simple gesture by donating plastic waste will have an enormous impact on preserving our environment. We can influence others not just to throw these plastics, but donate them to turn them into something useful.
Going reusable. Make a difference by using reusable utensils, cups, eco bags, and tumblers to help reduce plastic waste. 6 million tons of plastic forks, spoons, and knives are discarded every year, and about 2,000 tons of straws and 500 billion pieces of plastic cups each year. These figures are enormous, and hopefully, through this project of using reusable products, we will be able to reduce plastic wastes for sustainable dining. This activity requires people to be aware of how they can help to reduce plastic pollution by doing these sustainable dining practices. These practices are: when having food deliveries online, after choosing the food items you want to order, you can click the with cutlery or no cutlery option to reduce plastic utensils. When going outside, it is safer to bring your own set of reusable utensils or tumblers to lessen the use of plastics. Also, when shopping or going to a supermarket, always use reusable eco bags to eliminate the use of plastic bags. And because of these practices, we can promote sustainable dining and influence others to do the same. We can be the solution to end plastic pollution.
Eco bricks, waste to waste, eco-friendly construction materials, a solution to pollution. Because plastic trash is a long-lasting and robust substance, eco bricks are a sustainable solution to utilize non-biodegradable plastic waste. Eco-bricking improves environmental awareness. We rarely consider what happens to our abandoned plastic bottles. Eco-bricking addresses our short-sightedness by requiring time and commitment, which raises problems about the use of plastic. This activity aims to reduce plastic pollution by making eco-friendly construction material from food packaging and other kinds of plastic that can be donated to some organizations or can be used personally at home.
Water and air nations. Ways to protect water and air through sustainable practices. Water is an essential resource that guarantees the life of all living beings on the planet. Humans are the leading cause of water pollution. Unsafe water kills more people each year, and it is jeopardizing our health. Our rivers, reservoirs, lakes, and seas are triggered by dumping industrial waste and chemicals, throwing various kinds of plastics and other pollutants. Everyone understands that clean water is vitally important, and there are several ways we can do to reduce water pollution. And these are: dispose of toxic chemicals properly. Do not pour fat and grease down the drain. Use phosphate-free detergent and dish cleaner. Eat more organic food. Cut down on meat consumption. Reduce plastic consumption. Help clean up beaches and rivers. By contributing to reduce water pollution, we can make a massive difference and have a cleaner water. Air pollution is a combination of solid particles and gases in the atmosphere. It is a severe hazard to health and the environment, ranging from haze over cities to smoke within the home. Every year, the combined impacts of outdoor and household air pollution kill approximately 7 million people. But little do we know that there are several ways that we can do to prevent air pollution. And these are: no to plastic bags. Paper bags are a preferable alternative to plastic bags since they decompose quickly and can be reused. Reduce waste, burning, and smoking. Burning plastic and other waste is a significant contributor to air pollution. It releases dangerous substances such as heavy metals and other toxins into the air and ash waste residues. Also, smoking contributes to air pollution. Use of fans instead of air conditioner. The use of air conditioners consumes a lot of energy and produces a lot of heat, which is terrible for the environment. Use exhaust fans. The kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room are the worst polluters, emitting anything from fumes and smoke to grease and dust. Installing exhaust fans is the most effective technique to eliminate harmful pollutants. Avoid using products with chemicals. Products that use chemicals that smell strongly, like paints or perfumes, should be used less. Products with a low chemical content and organic properties should be used as an alternative. Reducing pollutants in the water and air is vital for human health and the environment. These several ways can be done at home or outside of our house, and we can reduce pollution by doing these practices and influence other people. With enough knowledge and information on achieving sustainability, we can be the solution to end water and air pollution. And with these campaigns, our goal is to achieve sustainable dining by reducing single-use plastics that contribute to water and air pollution.
We, the 3-2N, are encouraging you to become one of the guardians of nature.
Hello everyone, I am Ronald Maigue. Today, as we have seen the campaigns, we may realize how massive the effect of pollution to our environment, but we have also seen how much we can influence our people to do the same. And with these campaigns, there is no reason for us to turn our backs on protecting our environment and reach our aim to have sustainability. I would like to ask everyone present here to do the same. And to give you a few recaps on our video campaigns, we created handouts for the positivity, turning single-use plastic bottles into useful pots that can be donated to eco-friendly restaurants. Donation Drive encourages individuals to donate plastic such as plastic containers, utensils, cups, instead of throwing them away. Going reusable. The importance of switching to reusable products such as utensils, cups, tumblers, and eco bags contributes to lesser pollution. Waste to waste. We encourage people to collect food packaging, plastic bags, and various kinds of plastics to put in a plastic bottle and turn into eco bricks. These eco bricks can be donated and used to make a piece of furniture or barrier in our home. Water and Air Nations to educate people on how to prevent water and air pollution. With the help of these campaigns, we can reach our goal to reduce pollution and implement sustainable dining. And on behalf of my classmates, we take part in making a change by being guardians of nature. I would like you to remember hashtag be part of solution, not pollution. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Maigue, for your astonishing presentation. Indeed, it is really important for human health and the environment to reduce air pollution because lagi nating tatandaan na ang poor air quality has harmful effects on human health and it can also damage the buildings and plants.
Yes, I agree with you, Angelique. And syempre, hindi lang ang air pollution, we should also stop water and land pollution in order to protect our land and marine life. So guys, what do you think are the actions we should implement to reduce pollution? You can comment your suggestions in the comment section.
Yes, of course, Ivy. The first thing that we should do is first, of course, clean up our surroundings. We should stop littering and start planting more trees. Because for your information, pollution is one of the biggest global killers affecting over 100 million people. So, makukumpara natin siya sa mga global diseases like HIV and malaria.
That's a huge number of people.
Yes. So before we proceed to the third campaign, let us acknowledge the Extension Coordinator of the Department of Tourism and Transportation Management, Ms. Maria Gay M. Teopenco, and Ms. Rochelle May E. Garcia. They are watching from our Facebook Live. Good morning po and welcome to our launching event.
Good morning, ma'am.
So next up, for our third campaign, they are known to be the savers and are here to present us about their topic, save, sustain, and advocate our valuable environment. So guys, if you are one of the savers, can I see some comments save? Ayan, nandito na sila. Thank you so much for the representatives of savers. So now, let us all welcome and give a warm virtual round of applause. The representative for the Energy and Water Conservation Campaign, Ms. Krystine Joy Nicole T. Leonores from BSHM 34D under the advisory of Dr. Maria Cristina Q. Trinidad.
A pleasant day, savers. I am Krystine Joy Nicole Torres Leonoras, a youth saver representative from BSHM 34D. Allow me to present to you our advocacy entitled SAVE, Sustain and Advocate Our Valuable Environment, an energy and water conservation advocacy campaign for sustainable dining. According to World Wildlife Fund or WWF, 1.1 billion people across the globe lack access to clean water. The global temperature rises about 0.89 degrees Celsius. As a result, increased emission of greenhouse gases have caused temperatures to rise, triggering catastrophic events worldwide. Together, let us watch and know what we can do to be a youth saver.
I am tired.
I've been here for almost 4.5 billion years. A lot of drastic changes have been made, but I'm still here. Humans may be smart for development, progress, and modernization. They have pioneered, but they compromised and forget where it all starts. They become my greatest enemy instead of being my companion. Remember who I am. I can survive without you, but you cannot survive without me. How did I become like this?
Greed. Our energy resources are not endless as our demands and needs. It is estimated in the year 2050, the energy resources we have will deplete or forever be gone.
Lack of discipline. We close our eyes to the wounds we inflicted on it. We mute our awareness to its screams and tears, and we are deaf to its warnings and signs.
Listen, we only have 3% fresh water on the earth and 0.5% is available for drinking. Why? Due to the overconsumption of water resources. As a result, 1.1 billion people around the world are experiencing scarcity in water access.
Sloth. Ignoring little details in the essence of something has a long-term effect. Illegal dumping of garbage to the different bodies of water and becoming idle to act now will suffer humankind's of next generations. In fact, we are already experiencing the fruits of our evil deeds.
Ignorance. Nature's elements such as energy and water are trying to feed and meet the needs of the growing population of this world. Overpopulation contributes to the ecological and environmental degradation and most of all, escalation of carbon emissions.
Control and power. The privilege of big people is being abused and misused, which leads to poor energy distribution systems.
Pride and supremacy. We can't see the problem because we are the problem.
If we only admit and act responsibly to our fault and hear Mother Nature cry, we can still live here for a long time.
Our industry is consuming about 15% of the total water and 25 to 30% of the total energy. Water and energy are one of the most essentials in the hotel and restaurant industry. When guests are dining and checking in a hotel, most of them are there for luxury and recreation. But what do you think will happen if these essentials got cut off or worse, got limited?
But there is a solution, and it all starts with you. Yes, you.
We, as part of the hospitality industry, present different practices
To conserve and
energy.
In the Philippines, some resorts cook their food not with gasoline or anything with fire, but just only using sand and their special solar oven. That's fantastic, right? This method not only considered healthier for foods, but also said to be full of healing energies.
they also have a waterless toilet, absolutely no water. Their toilets are odorless since it has a special suction pipe that draws air up and out into the atmosphere.
Also, in some hotels, only water is used as natural solvent. Detergents and conditioner are biodegradable and machine components are recyclable.
With nature as their closest neighbor, some hotels use natural ventilation that utilizes the wind to circulate air within a space without using any mechanical system bringing in the fresh air. Stored biogas can provide a clean, renewable, and reliable source of baseload power in place of coal or natural gas.
The industry is moving towards sustainability, giving us a quality dining experience while taking in mind the importance of conserving water and energy. So, take a big step forward, starting from our industry to our home. Let's make conserving water and energy a habit. To support our industry's practices, we are going to act now.
Use natural light in the morning.
it can make your home more energy efficient.
While brushing your teeth, instead of using running water, fill a glass with water.
Close the door of your refrigerator immediately after getting something. It can reduce your electric bill and can extend the life of your refrigerator.
Unplug your appliances and devices when not in use.
When rinsing your rice, keep the water in a separate bowl or container and use it as a sprinkler and fertilizer in your plants. In this way, you can conserve more water.
Make sure to finish the drink all the water from the bottle.
Oops! Stop right there. Instead of using a shower, just fill in your bucket to minimize the use of water.
Washing your clothes can conserve a lot of water. Instead of throwing gray water, why don't you keep it in a bucket and use it to clean your bathroom?
Always check and unplug appliances before sleeping to save energy and avoid hazards. Oh, and don't forget to turn off the light before sleeping.
We, hospitality students and future frontliners,
we continue to support the campaign
and continue the conservation of water and energy,
starting from our homes
to every path that we take.
Our world needs us. The future of the next generation depends on us. Yes, us.
This generation will now act and start to move forward.
We have to open our eyes,
raise our awareness, and
uphold our consciousness
for the betterment of our home.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure and privilege to present with all of you the proudly developed and made by the hospitality youth from the 3rd year section 4D. It is to build a firm pillar that supports the advocacy in conserving energy and water that will serve as a legacy for the next generation of BSHM students and hopefully for the rest of the nation. The BSHM 34D Hospitality Youth Campaign S.A.V.E, that stands for Sustain and Advocate Our Valuable Environment. We enhanced the word save and gave it another meaning. Sustainable dining has been a big part of our industry, especially now during the pandemic where social distancing has been strictly implemented on food and beverage establishments. Alfresco dining has been a trend and a term used to describe dining outdoors. It has been a big leap for the industry to continue operations but still follow regulations for their guests' safety. Our vision is to show that the power of youth is uncontrollable, as we are confident, fearless, and dynamic to take challenges. That is why we envision inspiring you to take the path towards a better future by performing and applying the green practices in our daily lives. Why? Simple answer, we can heal our mother nature and create a safe and sustainable environment for all. Our energy and water resources are finite. Therefore, join our path and be one of us, because unity will lead to enormous progress. In addition to this, our mission is not easy, but the path to success must overcome obstacles to achieve the pinnacle of victory. Every one of us has potential, and we are here to unleash that potential within you and be one of the allies of our Mother Nature to protect, conserve, and sustain the energy and water resources. This is not only for me, but it is also for you, for us, for the next generation, and for the world.
What can we do for this world?
Perhaps you are wondering, and sometimes you're also asking about your purpose. As hospitality youth, our goal is to be the epitome and voice for our environment by advocating energy and water conservation. We believe that a real hospitality youth will always care for the environment to provide an excellent experience for our valued guests. Therefore, I introduce these strategies to expand our reach and touch our consciousness to be aware and enlightened. First, creating 3 video campaigns that features the importance and benefits of water and energy conservation in all aspects. Next is the sustainable practices implemented by the different hospitality sectors
Lastly, it is the reminders and tips to reinforce these sustainable and conservation practices of energy and water in our homes. These videos will remind and tap our shoulders to act even in little ways and steps. Furthermore, this advocacy will not be complete without creating a masterpiece and efficient instrument that adheres to conservation. It is called a DIY water filter that aims to help save water and reuse it for other purposes except drinking. Indeed, the primary purpose of this simple DIY water filter is to utilize tap water from the faucet. Why not use rainwater or use water from the laundry to reuse it for cleaning the house, vehicles, and other household chores that requires water? This may be small, but if we continue practicing this, we are also helping the environment to heal and regain its elements to provide for the needs of humans. Hence, our eagerness to make this success doesn't end here. As part of our extension program, we will launch activities to support our campaign and advocacy. Do it the TikTok way. We'll use this platform to provide awareness, share facts, and remind every youth that the environment needs us. Every student of BSHM 34D will make personalized and meaningful TikTok videos regarding water and energy conservation with themes of guide to simple home tips, unique practices in a selected country, hospitality industry tips on selected sectors, and sustainable dining. Small hands, big future. Start them young. Empowering the capabilities of children to save. The goal is to teach children aged 7 to 14 years old to make the DIY water filter with the guidance of hospitality youth from the BSHM 34D. It aims to inform and make the children familiar with this campaign to unveil their creativity, potential, and consciousness. Lastly, rethink, reuse, rebuild, an infographic competition. This competition will highlight students' digital skills on how they can transform their ideas into reality by presenting infographics and to use this chance to share their thoughts and practices about energy and water conservation. We, the BSHM 34D students, are united towards one goal: to save and be the youth savers of this generation.
In behalf of BSHM 34D, we, your ates and kuyas, challenging you
to take a little step towards our environment's new horizon and future, especially to the lower years of Section 4D. This advocacy is where we will be known. It will be 4D's footprint, and you will all continue our legacy for the betterment. Leaving this quote by Richard Rogers, the only way forward if we're going to improve the quality of the environment is to get everybody involved. Thank you and God bless us all.
Mother Earth is tired. It is our time to give back and reciprocate what the world has been giving us so far that we sometimes have been taking for granted. The change starts with you. Yes, you. You have been gifted with so much potential that you didn't know you possessed. So use this opportunity to start moving towards sustainability. We have finite water and energy resources. So start conserving now. The industry is moving towards sustainability. What are you waiting for? You're given the chance to fix the ruined nature for the next generation. It'll cost us ₱0 to be a saver. All you have to do is to get up, spread awareness, practice what you preach, and conserve a habit. And make conservation a habit. Starting from yourself to your home, influence your community, and spread awareness across the nation and the globe. With enough will and perseverance, we can do something. We personally encourage you to be a youth saver and act now. To the current students of BSHM Section 4D, we are being called for this purpose. Continue to be an epitome of an empowered youth saver. To make this advocacy campaign successful, sustain this campaign as to how we want to conserve energy and water. Let's continue this conservation by visiting our FB page at S.A.V.E Official to know more about our movement. Thank you and welcome, Savers.
Thank you
very much for that insightful presentation, Ms. Leonores and 340. I agree with the presentation because saving energy really reduces air and water pollution, and it also it also conserves our natural resources, which in turn creates a healthier living for all of us. So guys, let's be mindful of our environment, starting from our homes. Magtipid tayo ng tubig at kuryente kasi hindi lamang ito nakakatulong sa ating kapaligiran, kundi nakakabawas din tayo ng bayarin sa ating mga tahanan.
Yes, that's right. So, guys, let us always practice what we preach. Let us always remember that the key to being a good leader is to be a good follower first. So, before proceeding to the next campaign, let us acknowledge the presence of Assistant Professor Brian Joseph S. Arionda. Good morning, sir. Welcome to our launching event.
Good morning, sir. And now for our fourth campaign. This session is called Growers, and we'll be discussing about grow your own food, sit down to the green light. Can you comment a green heart if you are a member of Growers? Ayan. Thank you po to all the representatives who commented. So here to present us the fourth campaign, let us all welcome and give a warm round of applause the representative for the Grow Your Own Food campaign, Ms. Maicel Joy D.G. Oliva from BSHM 31N under the advisory of Dr. Jovin Maricar D. Marana.
Okay, hello everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. In behalf of BSHM 31N, I want to introduce to you the video campaign we came up with, where you will be able to learn about the hows and whys of producing your own food resource at the comfort of your own homes. I won't make this any longer, presenting to you our campaign, Grow Your Own Food.
Good day, everyone. I'm Maicel Joy Oliva from BSHM 31N, and I'll be presenting to you about our campaign, Sit Down to the Green Life, which is a seed-to-table program that involves backyard or indoor planting. Our program aims to promote backyard or indoor planting using the seeds or scraps from the vegetable we use when cooking a specific dish, which will provide us with long-term resources. We envision a world in which everyone recognizes and values the importance of planting and recycling to create and make longevity, which will simply begin from seeds or scraps. Our vision is to encourage and inspire people to practice planting as part of their lifestyle by promoting and raising awareness about backyard or indoor planting through the idea of seed-to-table program. Different components involved in food production and distribution have been identified as major contributors to environmental impact, with the most serious, in terms of potentially irreversible consequences, being a phenomenon we have all become familiar with.
Okay, I think we're having a technical issue. So while waiting for our tech committee to fix the problem, can we see a heart reaction from the participants? Kung okay pa ba kayo dyan?
Yes, please comment down kung ano ang nararamdaman nyo today.
And if you have any key takeaways, you can also type in the chat box. Ayan, mukhang magising pa at okay, so going back to the presentation.
Good day, everyone! I'm Maicel Olivia from BSHM 31N, and I'll be presenting to you about our campaign, Sit Down to the Green Life, which is a seed-to-table program that involves backyard or indoor planting. Our program aims to promote backyard or indoor planting using the seeds or scraps from the vegetable we use when cooking a specific dish, which will provide us with long-term resources. We envision a world in which everyone recognizes and values the importance of planting and recycling to create and make longevity, which will simply begin from seeds or scraps. Our vision is to encourage and inspire people to practice planting as part of their lifestyle by promoting and raising awareness about backyard or indoor planting through the idea of seed-to-table program. Different components involved in food production and distribution have been identified as major contributors to environmental impact, with the most serious, in terms of potentially irreversible consequences, being a phenomenon we have all become familiar with: climate change. Growing your own food allows you to not only decide what goes into and what does not go into your produce, but also allows you to save money, improve your emotional and mental health, and most importantly, it helps to reduce your carbon footprint and benefits the environment. The idea of growing your own food was presented by BSHM 31N students with the purpose of promoting the importance of food security, sustainability, and other matters. In this program, we will have 3 projects. First, the first project, poster making contest, entitled Sit Down to the Green Life Sustainable Lifestyle. This activity aims to help students unleash their creativity, maximize their resources, and demonstrate the importance of food sustainability. Here's the mechanics. First, the contest is open for all BSHM students of PUP Santa Mesa. Each participant can only submit 1 entry. It can be digital, traditional, or mixed. The poster must be an original creation of the eligible participants depicting the theme, Grow Your Own Food. All entries must be sent on I Wonder Facebook page with a short description or explanation of the art. Submitting a photo of the participant while creating or drawing their poster entry is encouraged to serve as a proof of legibility. All qualified entries will be posted on I Wonder Facebook page for online voting, like and heart reactions only. There will be 3 winners for the contest: second place, first place, and champion. The winners will receive cash prizes and certificate of participation. For the grading criteria of initial screening, the poster will be judged using the following criteria: relevance to the theme 30%, overall presentation 25%, creativity 25%, online voting 20%. Second, the second project is a video campaign called Been There, Crap That. The goal of this project is to teach the students how to grow and recycle their food from the seed or scrap to final product. The mechanics are: number 1, each participant will grow their foods from seeds or scraps of the food that is recyclable. They will record the progress of the seed or plant through a time-lapse video. The videos will be posted on Facebook with the caption, Been There, Crap That Project, what food was planted, how long you nourished and grew the plant. Message or remarks and observation, maximum of 200 words. Hashtag Been There, Crap That. Hashtag's purpose is easier to compile this post submitted. The grading system or criteria of this challenge are message content 40%, creativity and originality 30%, and audience appeal 20%. The third project, entitled BSHM Food Wars, is to produce a dish out of the fruit of the seed. The goal of this project is to practice being resourceful with the seed they planted and make a specific dish. Reminder: only the participants from project number 2 Binder Crap That can join the project number 3 BSHM Food Wars. Disclaimer: buying fruits and vegetables is strictly prohibited. Here are the guidelines. First, the contest is open to all BSHM students of PUP Santa Mesa. The video presentation must be made during the period of the contest proper. The video presentation should be in MP4 video format, and the video presentation must not exceed 10 minutes. The winners per year will be announced on our Facebook page and register to our given Google form. Upload your video presentation on Facebook and tag us at iWonder and use the hashtag BSHM Food Wars. Make sure to set your post as public, include a short brief description of the cuisine in your presentation and tag us at BSHM1N and use the hashtag BSHM Food Wars. Send us a copy of the video presentation via email at iwonderevents@gmail.com. It should be in MP4 video format. The grading system or criteria are audience appeal 30%, creativity 40%, and video presentation 30%. Thank you and see you there.
So that's it. Hope that gives you a glimpse and much excitement about growing your own food from the existing resources in your homes. We are looking forward to the success of this advocacy along with you guys. We are sure that everyone will enjoy the projects we prepared for this event. Again, thank you and see you there.
Wow, thank you so much, Miss Olivia, for that wonderful presentation of yours. So, I really love the idea of growing your own food since you are able to harvest and consume your produce at peak ripeness. And of course, this not only benefits you but also the earth.
Yes, Angelique, I agree with you. Kasi yung fruits and vegetables that ripen in your garden have more nutrients kesa dun sa mga nabibili natin sa groceries na who knows kung kailan pa nila napitas, diba? Baka stock na lang yun and it has less nutrients na.
Yes, so thank you so much to the growers. And of course, last but not the least, our fifth campaign. This section is called the Food Wanderers. Wow, Food Wanderers. So guys, can you please comment down one as in JUAN if you are one of the Food Wanderers? Ayan, thank you so much, Food Wanderers. So now, let us all welcome and give a warm virtual round of applause the representative for the Cook Seasonally campaign, Miss Janine Marie L. Baquiran from BSHM 33D under the advisory of Miss Hayden I. Calavi.
A beautiful morning to everyone. I am Janine Baquiran, and on behalf of the Class 33D, I will be presenting our sustainable topic, Cook Seasonally, titled Pitchfork to Spoonfeed, Beyond the Boundaries of Cooking. We all know that cooking is an essential part of our daily lives as we need to keep ourselves full and healthy. And with the current situation we're facing, let us help sustain our environment by cooking seasonal food and ingredients. In this way, we may help support the hospitality industry and minimize waste in cooking and using available ingredients on hand instead of looking for other products. We will help our farmers, but we could also help save the planet by cooking less to zero waste. Take on a challenge and sharpen your mind. Turn your imagination into reality. Make the most out of our local ingredients and turn ordinary food into extraordinary meals. Helping, saving, and eat healthy for a better future in hospitality management. And now may I present to you our campaign.
We are exploring new approaches to create more resilient food practices. With the use of seasonal ingredients and locally produced ingredients, you can make your recipe and become resourceful in your way. Take on the challenge. The grand events will use the HMS social media account to launch a unique sustainable cooking challenge that will require you to develop an innovative recipe idea. We are embracing a new batch of potential students to develop skills and improve knowledge in sustainable dining. Teaching students with the guidance of a professional chef with full and depth knowledge in sustainable dining. Guiding them through step-by-step training covering all areas of the seasonality of cooking. Developing the right mindset and personal development in the professional world, allowing them to learn shared experiences. Take this opportunity to learn as we unfold to continue the transition towards sustainability in the hospitality industry. Cook seasonally will also introduce Zero Waste Part. Zero Waste Part will teach the participants regarding the cooking of seasonal ingredients using different cooking methods. In this way, students would be able to minimize food waste and be zero-wise. The topic also proposes the use of alternative food items that are budget-friendly yet full of nutrition. We also promote the use of available items that are ready inside your pantry, which is composed of ready-to-eat meals to transform them into healthy and balanced meal that is good for the body. Hashtag cook seasonally.
You know, guys, eating seasonal food can be intimidating. What is at its biggest month, or how do you use that vegetable you see at the market? And how do you store your abundance of fruits and vegetables so they do not go bad before you use them? This is when the seasonal food sustainability guide comes on the way. Respect for life is a respect for food rather, is a respect for life, for who we are and what we do. We'll be launching cooking in season activities, limiting only a select few food heroes for the time being. If you wish to be part of it, always stay tuned for a greener future. Hashtag cook seasonally, hashtag be green minded. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Insightful presentation, Ms. Baquiran and 333. And just like what in the presentation stated, seasonal food is fresher, tastier, and more nutritious pa than the food consumed out of season. At gaya nga po ng nabanggit ni Ms. Baquiran sa huli, respect for food is a respect for life, for who we are and what we do. Again, thank you so much to all the representatives who presented each campaign.
Wow, Ivy, isa lang ang masasabi ko ngayon sa ating launching event. Wow, what a presentation! So maraming salamat po sa lahat ng representatives na nag-propose ng kanilang campaign. I would like to congratulate you already for launching your campaign successfully.
Yes, so ayan. Everyone, do you have any key takeaways and clarifications regarding the proposed activities and presentations?
Yes, we have a key takeaways from Mr. Angelo Noel Manuel. I like your video presentation of first to fifth campaign of PUP-CT-HTM. For me, this will serve as my personal growth to my classmates, friends, and family of your video presentation of first to fifth campaign. To all of your officers and students of PUP-CT-HTM, good job with your video presentations. I enjoy it and I like it. Congratulations to all of your PUP-CT-HTM officers and students for your great presentation. Wow, thank you so much.
Mr. Angelo Noel Manuel. It is very appreciated po.
Yes.
And now we are nearing the end of our launching event, but we can't just end this without having a little surprise to all of you. Do you have any idea what this surprise the organizers have prepared? Mukhang may nakahula na agad. That's right. We will be doing a raffle. Are you guys excited?
So for our raffle game, the participants who are eligible to join are the first 10 commentators from our Facebook Live and the first 10 early birds from our Zoom. So grabe, no? Ang perks talaga ng early birds, ang pagiging early birds. So we will use a name randomizer that will pick a 2 lucky winners and will win a gift box.
Yes, Angelique, ang daming opportunities ng mga early birds. Hindi na sayang yung pagbangon nila ng maaga, di ba? So for the 2 lucky winners, once your name is called, please open your camera and microphone to confirm your winning. If you fail to do so, another participant will be called.
One of our organizers will message you right after this event to claim your gift box. So are you guys ready? Then let's start our first raffle.
All right, we have a winner. Mr. Florian Cuerdo. Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, Mr. Florian Cuerdo.
And for our second lucky winner,
Wow, congratulations, Aaron John de la Cruz. So congratulations to the 2 lucky winners. Our organizers will message you right after this event.
I think, Angelique, the 2 lucky winners is not in the Zoom right now. So we have another chance sa mga natitirang participants to win the raffle. So napaka-swerte.
Yes, so guys, if your name is called, kindly open your camera and microphones to confirm your winning. So for our first raffle, ayan, congratulations.
John Bridget, Axel Rose, can we please ask Jam to open her or his mic to confirm her winning? Andyan po ba si Miss Jam? Miss or Mr. Jam? Angelique?
Naku, mukhang wala
No.
si Jam Bridget. So again, let's call another participant to win a raffle.
No, parang... Oo,
Sayang
hindi na tayo
naman.
Oo nga. Congratulations, Sir Angela Noel H. Manuel. Ito, I'm sure nandito to si Sir Manuel.
Yes, siya yung active participants natin since the beginning.
Yes, congratulations, Sir Manuel.
Thank you.
And to our second lucky winner.
Wow, congratulations, Sarah Tutanes. Miss Sarah, kindly open your camera and microphone to confirm your winning. Hello, Miss Sarah.
Hello?
Okay, ayan. Congratulations po.
Thank you.
Congratulations to our two lucky winners. Again, our organizer will message you right after this event to claim your gift box. So Ivy, I think that's it for our raffle game. Thank you so much, everyone. So before we proceed, I just want to know, Ivy, if you have any idea why we need to do a pledge.
Yes, I think we need to do this because it works as a form of a pre-commitment. It's a strategy to stick to our goals when we are tempted to give up. Para siyang isang paalala sa ating mga sarili na we need to move forward and not to give up on our goals.
Yes, that's right. So, okay, before we proceed to the pledge of commitment, once again, let's do a raffle game para sa isa pang winner. So guys, may chance pa ulit kayong manalo dito sa ating raffle game. Again, we will have a name randomizer who will pick a lucky winner and will win a gift box. Ayan, ang daming nagko-comment na gusto din nilang sumali sa ating raffle.
Yes. So let's give the chance to others. Kasi,
Yes. Ayan. So, sino kaya ang isa pang maswerteng mananalo dito sa raffle? Wow, congratulations, Michelle Alabata. So, Miss Michelle, kindly open your camera and microphone to confirm your winning. Miss Michelle, are you still here?
mukhang wala, Angelique.
Mukhang wala si Miss Michelle. Sayang naman.
Oo nga. I think we need another participant. Sayang naman, Angelique, yung mga hindi nakakapag-open mic, no?
Kaya
Konti lang
nga.
sila eh.
Yes, excited pa naman ako dun sa gift box.
Totoo. So, for a lucky winner, Miss Marie Ann Aguilar Valdez. Congratulations, Miss Marie Ann. Can you please open your mic or microphone or camera to confirm your winning?
Miss Mary Ann, are you still here?
Nako, sayang na naman. Wala si Miss Ann Aguilar.
Sayang naman dahil yung mga natatawag natin mostly ay wala dito.
Oo nga. So, another participant.
Ayan, andito na ba si Jam Bridget? Nicolas Arrigo?
Second chance na to.
Yes, so if you're here, kindly open your camera and microphone to confirm your winning. Kasi sayang naman po, pangalawang beses na kayong natawag. And yet, wala pa din po kayo dito.
Wala pa din.
Yes, sayang naman. So again, let's call another participant to win this raffle.
So congratulations, Jovan Shane Valera. Can you please open your microphone to confirm your winning? Jovan Shane, are you still here po? Si Jam daw po is nasa Facebook kaya po hindi makapag-unmute kanina. So, I think we have already have a winner. Angelique?
Yes, so congratulations to the winners of this raffle game. Again, one of our organizers will message you right after this event to claim your gift box. So moving on to the Pledge of Commitment. To formally do a Pledge of Commitment, may we call on Ms. Clarita Angela M. Pula, the overall chairman of the Grand Events.
Good morning po. Audible na po?
Yes po.
I encourage you to open your cameras and raise your right hand. And please follow me. I state your name.
I Angelique Reyes Sebastian,
pledge to become one of the advocates.
Pledge to become one of the advocates
of the campaign towards sustainable dining. I promise to lead, help, and follow. I hereby undertake to create. And support sustainable dining solutions.
As
part of the campaign. I will be a model for my respective role in achieving this enduring action.
I will be a model for my respective role in achieving this enduring action.
Starting from myself
starting from myself
starting from myself
to my family,
to my family,
together with the whole community,
together with the whole
community,
we will be responsible for making this sustainable action.
We will be responsible for making this sustainable action. Thank you so much, Miss Clarita M. Pula. So now, we are proceeding to the virtual ribbon cutting, which symbolizes the start of the launching campaign. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony. This is made possible by the unwavering commitment of the Legrand Events, the BSHM third-year students, with the guidance of the faculty members of the Department of Hospitality Management.
With that, I think we're good for now. Thank you, everyone. It was a pleasure being with you since yesterday and most especially today.
Yes, so now it is time to give the certificate of recognition to all of the faculty members who helped in making this event possible. Polytechnic University of the Philippines, College of Tourism, Hospitality, and Transportation Management, Office of the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Department of Hospitality Management. This certificate of recognition is hereby given to the following advisors: Dr. Maria Cristina Q. Trinidad, Dr. Daryl A. V. Cornell, Dr. Jovid Maricar D. Marana, Miss Arlene D. Peralta, and Miss Hayden I. Calavit, for giving time and effort in facilitating preparations for the event. Be green-minded, strengthening the hospitality industry through sustainability. With the theme, Sustainability is our advocacy via Zoom meetings given this 20th day of July 2021. Digitally signed by our Assistant Professor Lisbeth R. Vergara and our chairperson, Dr. Maria Cristina Q. Trinidad. The Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emmanuel C. de Guzman.
Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Office of the Vice President for Academic Affairs, College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, Department of Hospitality Management. This certificate of participation is hereby given to the following: Ms. Rochelle May E. Garcia, Ms. Jerlene A. Sandy, and Assistant Professor 2, Caris Z. Cunanan, for participating actively in the event. Be green-minded, strengthening the hospitality industry through sustainability, with the theme Sustainability as our advocacy via Zoom meetings, given this 20th day of July 2021. Digitally signed by our chairperson, Dr. Maria Cristina Q. Trinidad. By our Dean, Assistant Professor Lisbeth R. Vergara, and the Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emmanuel C. de Guzman. Again, thank you to all the faculty members and MICE advisors. We are very grateful to all the guidance and support you have given us. So, all right, why don't we give ourselves a big tap on shoulders for having this day?
Yes, we couldn't have done this successfully without our participants, special guests, and faculty members who spared their time attending this webinar.
Yes, Angelique, just like yesterday, we wouldn't have been able to organize this event if it weren't for our dear participants and speakers. And also to all the MICE advisors and faculty members of the College of Tourism Transport and Transportation Management who attended and helped us since day one.
And now, for our closing remarks, let us hear it from the person who is one of the people responsible for making this event possible. The person who has guided us from the beginning to the present day. Our HM Extension Coordinator, Ms. Arlene D. Peralta.
Good morning, Ma'am Peralta.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Can you hear me now?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes po.
All right. Yan. So good morning to all of you. I would like to acknowledge our University President, Dr. Manuel M. Maigue, our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Emmanuel C. de Guzman, Vice President for Research and Extension, Dr. Ana Rubiga Pasin, to our Dean, Assistant Professor Lisbeth R. Vergara, to our Chairperson, Dr. Maria Cristina Q. Trinidad, to the Chairperson of the Department of Tourism and Transportation Management, Associate Professor Yolanda T. Montances, our College Extension Head, Assistant Professor Octavio Pagalilawan, to my fellow faculty, alumni, parents, to all students from different universities and provinces and other stakeholders, magandang umaga at maraming salamat po sa inyong pakikisa sa aming advocacy campaign. Perhaps most of you are already familiar with some of the topics presented, like energy conservation, reducing pollution, recycling, growing your own food. With all the knowledge that we have, how many of the above mentioned are we practicing now? Ilan na po ba rito ang ating mga ginagawa? Yesterday, one of our speakers have mentioned about being mindful. Are we mindful of the food that we eat? Are we mindful of the electricity consumption? Sabi nga yesterday ni Dr. Gola, sometimes wala tayong pakialam kasi hindi tayong nagbabayad ng bill. But more than that, have you thought of the larger impact of this to our environment? More than the certificate that we will receive after this event, we would like to challenge everyone to have your own advocacy. Hindi po natin kailangan sumali sa beauty pageant like Miss Earth or Miss Universe para magkaroon ng advocacy. In our own little way, we can contribute to the betterment of our environment. Like right now, we have more than 500 attendees here. It is a minute number compared to the population of our country. Pero sabi nga, walang maliit na hindi nakakapuwing. If all of us here will be able to influence each member of our family, then we can double or triple that number. If you have SK officials here, if meron man po sa mga students natin na SK dito, I would like to challenge you to include sustainable dining in your projects. Sana hindi lang puros ML competition or TikTok challenge. To my fellow educators, to become a role model to our students and continue to delve more into this topic of sustainability. To our parents na walang sawang nagpapaalala na kumain lagi tayo ng gulay at araw-araw na nagsisermon na bawasan ang pagkain ng junk food. At huwag kalimutan i-unplug yung mga appliances at patayin ang ilaw sa bahay. Maraming salamat po sa mga paalala. Hindi po natatapos sa event na ito ang pagsulong ng mga ganitong gawain. We will intensify our information drive so that we will always be reminded of these practices and until it become a part of our life. After this event, please like the FB page of our students and learn more about their advocacy campaign. And post pictures of your sustainable dining practices. #Mind the Green Practices. Again, magandang umaga at maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much, Miss Peralta, for such good words coming from you. I would like to congratulate you already, ma'am, and once again, thank you. Before the event properly ends, we encourage everyone to please open their cameras and please do a heart fist on your right hand and put it on your left chest as we sing the PUP hymn to be performed by the PUP Bagong Himig Serenata.
Our event is coming to an end, but we are asking everyone to not leave the room yet as we will have our photo opportunity. We would like to invite everyone to please open their camera and do this post hashtag to show your support to our hashtag Mind the Green practices.
Our documentation team will take pictures by slide. So guys, please keep your smiles and poses.
Okay, guys, good morning, everyone. So open your cameras, stay the pose, keep smiling as I take this photo. Okay, we have 14 slides. So first slide, 1, 2, 3, smile. Next one, second slide, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, hold. Third slide po, 1, 2, 3, smile. Ayan. Open camera, guys. Fourth slide po. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Fifth slide. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Next slide po. Sixth slide. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. Seventh slide. 1, 2, 3, smile. Eighth slide po. Ayan, hindi na nag-open ng camera yung iba. Ayan. 1, 2, 3, smile. 10th slide. 1, 2, 3, smile.
Alex, yung, excuse po, pa-disable daw po ng mga, hindi daw po ma-open yung camera ng ibang attendees.
Okay. Sige po, wait lang po. Okay. Okay na po? Ayan. Resume tayo. 10th slide na po. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Eleventh slide. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Okay, last two. 12 smile. 12 slide po. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Ayan. And last one po, 13 slide. 1, 2, 3. Smile. Ayan. Thank you po.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have found yesterday and today's event informative and valuable. Thank you for spending 2 days with us. Little do we know our small collaborative effort can make a big change someday. Let us hope for a greener, better future.
The link and QR code for evaluation are now flashed on your screens. You may now take your screenshots and evaluate right after this event. Once again, thank you for coming to our launching event titled Be Green-Minded, Strengthening the Hospitality Industry Through Sustainability, presented by the Grand Events of the Department of Hospitality Management under the College of Tourism, Hospitality, and Transportation Management of Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Once again, this is Angelique Reyes Sebastian.
And this is Ivy May and Pamisa, your Masters of Ceremony. And we are now signing off. Please stay safe and we hope you have a good day ahead of you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much po to all the participants who attended today's event. Sana po nag-enjoy kayo.
Thank you po for attending our event.
Thank you so much po for joining us again. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day ahead po.
Thank you for attending.